Welcome back, everybody, to the Wholehearted Truths podcast, where we have got a little bit of sass mixed with grit, grace, and a whole lot of faith to lead you to endless possibilities. And the sentence title of this podcast today is all about multiple ways that we might see that coming up. Have you ever heard the phrase, you don't know what you don't know? We are going to unpack and talk about that today. Literally title of this being, you don't know what you don't know. And I'm going to relate that to a couple different things in my life. So welcome. Glad you're here. Grab a seat, grab your favorite drink. I got my energy. We are going to rock this out. So one thing I want to take you back to is a favorite pastime of mine. Not so much, but something I just felt like I needed to do was at least once a month, I would go to, there was a natural foods vitamin store that was really close to the work that I was at when I was still in an office working full time. I would stop there and it was almost like a hobby. I would look at the different vitamins and like, what was the buzz this week on hormone health and hair health? And oh, I'll add that on. Or, okay, so CBD oil, like maybe that's what I need to do for my anxiety instead of like the vitamin D and all these other things I'm taking. Let's add that on and let's try it. And I just didn't know what I didn't know. Number one is that those things are like specific to our bodies. So certain ingredients work at certain times, AKA my vitamins now, most of them I actually take at night. Some are in the morning, some are at night. And the amount that we need, right? Vitamin D3, for example, that is always going to come at a certain amount, on the shelf when you see all of them there. But truly, every body is different. And genetically speaking, some people have increased requirements for that key vitamin. And so that was like mind blowing to me to find out. Did my free health assessment. I will literally never have to step into a vitamin store or wonder again, because I know exactly what I need at what time of day. And over the last 3 years, I swear by this, like everything changed when I just started here to fill in those gaps in a very smart, scientifically based way. I just didn't know what I didn't know, right? Same thing with having a full genetic blueprint. Okay. So the work that I do, it is a complete health and fitness DNA test. It's 46 pages all about your body. It's amazing. Looking at inflammation, looking at your full meter, whether or not you can tell if you're full, and then tips of what to do about that. Carb sensitivity, fat sensitivity, different key vitamins that your body processes through, how to be effective in the gym, how your body burns fat, like all of this information. And so I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know something like this existed. I was going through lots of testing with different specialists, like pigeonholing hormones. That's what I thought was my problem. When really in life, it's never just one thing, it's all of the things. I didn't know what I didn't know. I did not know that something like this existed. And hey, that I could do it with a cheek swab instead of needles. I'm terrified of needles. So that was a big win. But I didn't know what I didn't know. And so my message for you today is to just open your eyes to information and opportunities. Same thing, the work that I do now, I literally said, I will never be one of those people when I was first approached. What a shame, right? I let something in my past get in the way of where my future was going. That was a me problem that I had to step away from. And now it's been the greatest thing that has ever changed my life. I didn't know what I didn't know. I thought there was one way to do that type of business with those people. No, not at all. So where is something in your life that you might be stuck in this, I think I know it all spot, right? Is there a spot where you are not necessarily being open to different opportunities, different perspectives, different things that could literally change your life? But there's something in previous episodes, we talked about resiliency. If you haven't checked them out, go back and do so. I talked about that resiliency factor and that ability to bounce back. A lot of times when hard things happen to us, we put up this block and we're like, no, 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 no. Where sometimes we just need to let our guard down and say, I don't know what I don't know, and I'm ready to learn and keep exploring every day. I want to learn something new. I celebrate. Like I'll say it out loud to my husband, or if we're in the car with friends, I'm like, learn something new today. I love that. This is good. It's something to celebrate. So your homework is to think. I want you to set a timer and I want you to just sit in silence. I know it's weird, but you'll get used to it. I want you to sit in silence for 3 minutes. You can do anything for 3 minutes. Sit in silence for 3 minutes. Grab a pen and a paper and just write down some areas where you might be noticing this popping up. I don't know what I don't know. Like this just feels off. Maybe I need to explore that. And then I want you to pick, hopefully you'll have a couple of things, right? Don't think about it, just write. I want you to pick one thing on that list. And next week, you're going to focus on that one thing and see what happens. I would love if you would share with me how this goes for you, how this exercise went over the next week, how exploring that went. Because when we can dig into just learning and being open to new opportunities and trusting and having faith that there is good to come, I'm telling you, amazing things are going to happen. So thank you for being here. We love, love, love nothing more than when you are willing to share this out with friends, people that also need this message. Our goal is to literally just continue to inspire more people. So we thank you for being here and being a part of this, and we will see you back soon. But wait, there's more. I almost forgot. Special shout out to our girl, Nikki. I had done a fun little post a couple of weeks ago about something I was cooking up in the kitchen. And I was like, hey, whoever can guess what this is, first to guess, I will give you a special shout out on the podcast. Nikki nailed it. It was our Big Mac salad, which is the best thing since sliced bread. It is delicious. If you need any recipes, let me know. I'm your girl. I got you covered. All right, crew. We'll see you next time.